right, guys, good morning. We're going to start in child's pose. So making your way down to your child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide apart, hips back, upper body comes down. Forehead down. I'm going to start breathing here. Feel that back body open up. Spine is long. Muscles in the face are relaxed. Jaws relaxed. Big breaths in through your nose. Go ahead, maybe shimmy your shoulders a little bit side to side. Maybe rock your head no. And then maybe wiggle your hips a little bit. I'm just breathing here. Big inhale through your nose, opening up the back of the throat. And keeping the back of that throat open. Exhale through your nose. That leads a deep breath so you can hear the breath against the back of the throat. Couple more breaths here coming into this moment. Maybe taking the rib cage a little bit side to side. Giving the body a scan, just kind of noticing where it is today, how it feels today. When you're ready, we're going to come up to forearms and knees, just kind of sway a little bit side to side. Maybe take circles around, right? So I'm going to lean my body over to the left, shift back into my hips, take them over to the right, come into the shoulders, lean to the left. To the hips, to the back, to the right, to the left. Keep going. Now let's go the other way. So I'm going to go into the shoulders, over to the left, down to the right, back to the hips, over to the left, up to the shoulders. Big circles. Good. Loosening up through the back body, looking for some fluid movement. 2 more circles. And on the next one, I'm going to meet up on all fours, wagging tail when you arrive. And let's roll through cat-cow posture. So we're going to inhale to look up. Exhale, push the ground away. Curl your spine, tuck your chin, pull your belly up and in. Another way. Just keep it going. Two more. Bring it to that neutral spine. We're going to go into a very long hold. So, let me set my timer. We're going to go to active spinal balance. And we're going to stay there for a minute. So extending left leg, right arm, get in a line, fingertips and toes, and hold it for 1 minute. We're going to do a whole bunch of isometric holds today. Just keep breathing. Finding a point on your mat to maintain your focus. Trying to be a straight line. From fingertips to toes, belly button pulls up and in. And just breathe. Fifteen more seconds. You feel that tension in your glute, in your hamstring, maybe in your arm, back. Almost there, 5 seconds. Keep breathing. And that's it. Reach back. You're going to bend your left knee, reach your right hand back, grab your foot. And you're going to push foot into hand, open it up with the stretch. Just keep breathing. Pushing, pushing, pushing foot into hand. When you're ready, go ahead and let it go back to all fours. You can shimmy around. Take a little bit side to side. And then we go to the other side. So left arm, right leg, full minute. Fingertips and toes in a line. Holding that belly button up and in. Hips are level. Breathe. Stationary point to focus your gaze. Focusing on that breath. Almost there. Belly button into your spine. And let it go. Bend that right knee. Reach the left hand back. Grab the foot. And then you're going to push foot into hand. Opening up through that right quad and hip flex. Start holding it here. Keep breathing. Big breath in. And exhale. Let it go. Back to your hands and knees. Wag your tail, wag your rib cage side to side. Curling all 10 toes under, you're gonna shift your weight back a little bit, just encouraging the feet to open. And then once you're back here, you have the option to just bounce just a little bit forward and back if that feels good. If it feels funky on your feet, then do not do it. Good. When you're ready, it's downward facing dog on the inhale. And we're gonna take heels up, toes down. Exhale, drop through the heels. Keep going. Inhale, press up through the heels. Exhale, bring them down. On your own. They were asking that back leg to open. Good. Last exhale, drop it down, press back into your hips, spreading through the sit bones. Hamstrings are opening. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. And then just kind of pulsing back a little bitty tiny micro pulses back towards your sit bones. And then when you're ready, you're going to inhale it forward, high plank. Exhale it back, downward facing dog. In and out of this a few times, getting ready for that next isometric hold. Forward and back. Good. And then your next one is your last one, holding it forward in your high plank for 1 minute. Pushing the ground away. Keeping pelvis in line with the rib cage. Neck in line with the rest of your spine. Stationary point to focus your gaze and you are breathing. Cinching in the sides of your waist, keeping your belly button pulled up and in. You're almost there. Pelvis and rib cage always want to be closer together. 5 more seconds. And take it back downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, lift through downward facing dog, and on the exhale, go ahead and just walk your feet to your hands. Upper body sinks over lower body. It is a forward fold. Slight bend in both knees. You can sway a little bit side to side. Rolling wrists in circles. Press down to the bottoms of your feet. It's inhale all the way lift. Mountain pose. Exhaling, interlacing the hands, dropping them back. Inhale, reach it for the sky. And then exhale, swoop your arms to the side. We're going to interlace hands behind our back. We're going to squeeze shoulders open, heart. Biggest inhale here. And exhale, let it go. Take a bow, forward fold. You can keep hands on your low back, or you can inhale them up and over. Exhale, go ahead and release. We're going to inhale, flat back monkey. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. Both feet jump back, high plank on the inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift through your tailbone. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, flat back monkey. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, drop your butt. Inhale up to chair. Exhale, straight legs, hands to your heart. Sun salutations. We're going to take 4 more on your own. One. This is my last one. We're going to be in chair when we arrive. Good. Finding your chair, guess what? We're holding it 1 minute. Breathe. Belly button into your spine. Stationary point to focus your gaze. Halfway there. Big inhale here. And exhale, the time is up. Straighten your legs, hands to your heart. We're going to inhale the arms up overhead, interlace the thumbs here. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, go left. Good. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, go right. Inhale it up. Take to the left. Good. Back and forth. Next one's your last one. Good. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, sweep your arms down. Roll shoulders and circle backwards. Other way. Good. Take hands to your heart. You're going to press down. Or actually, let's rock a little bit forward and back on the feet. Spread the toes really nice and wide. And then press all 10 toes down into the earth. Really rooting down to that right foot. And whenever you're ready, we're bringing that left foot up into balancing tree. We've got 1 minute. You can keep hands at your heart. You can take arms up overhead, letting your tree grow. If you needed to, you could even have one hand on a wall. So you go where you need to go. Breathing. Shoulder blades down towards your back space if you have your arms out. Breathing. Ooh, almost there. That's it. Big inhale here. Hands to your heart. Exhale, you're going to step that left foot back with that warrior one. Inhale, the arms lift up. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, squeeze it back. Exhale to round it forward. Curl your spine, tuck your chin. 3 more. All right, we're gonna do something weird here, y'all. You're gonna take with that right foot forward, left leg back. So you're gonna take your left fist to your hip, engage your left bicep. Take your right arm straight out of your shoulder. And then you're gonna really settle into this warrior one, pushing off on that left leg, bend in that right knee. Starts off easy, but we're gonna hold it here. So really squeezing through that left bicep, punching through this right arm. Just hold it. Strong in that right leg. Belly button into the spine, so you're really opening this left hip flexor while you are here. Feel that right glute activate, that left bicep and right shoulder activating. Ooh, I feel it. Almost there. Good. And from here, we're going to open it out, warrior two. Gaze goes over this right arm. You're going to lean forward, flip your palm. Exhale, reach back to reverse your warrior. Big breath in here. And let's exhale, bring it down to side angle pose. Top arm reaches out over the ear. Big inhale here. And exhale, reaching through that top arm. Drop it forward and down. Inhale, back and up. 2 more. Good. Last one, reaching for the sky. Let's go the other way. Back and down and forward and up. Keep going. And come all the way up. You're going to get long through your arms. Flip the palm, reach it back again. Reverse your warrior. Biggest inhale here. And then exhale, we're going to come back through the center. You're going to straighten that right leg, engage the right thigh, and bring it down for triangle pose. Just breathing here. Good. Bend in that right knee. Come back up. Big inhale. And then exhale. You're going to take that right foot and you're going to pivot it towards the long way of your mat, right? So the outside of your right foot is parallel to the top of your mat. So you're now in that sideways straddle on your mat. And we're going to play around with some plies and some isometric holds. So take your toes, take them out on a 45-degree angle. Slight bend in both knees, hands to your hips. Settling down into goddess. And we're going to take the hands together, kind of pushing them together gently. Slight activation in your chest. Let me get back to my timer. And when I get there, we're going to hold it for a minute. So you can come out of it until I get there. All right. Here we go. 1 minute. Hold. Down into that plie, slightly pressing your hands together. Breathing here. Maybe you sink deeper into your hips. Your tailbone is kind of tucked under a little bit. Keep breathing. And exhale, let it go. Straighten the legs. Arms come up overhead on the inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to slide your shoulder blades down to your back space. Take your elbows towards your rib cage. Come for the squat. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, bring it down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together at the bottom. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it down. Squeeze shoulder blades. 2 more. Good. And then inhale, the arms lift up. Exhale, we're going to cartwheel hands back to the top of your mat. Both feet step back, high plank on the inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Let's come in and out of that. Inhaling to high plank. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Couple more. Two more. Good. Let's hang out in downward facing dog for a second and talk about what we're going to do next. So next thing is we're going to come into a high plank and we're just going to hold our right foot off of the ground and we're going to start our minute timer. And at the 30-second mark, I'll cue you. You switch feet. So right foot down, left foot up. So getting ready. Bring it into that high plank. Lift that right leg off the ground. Hold it. 20-ish, 20 now, 20 more seconds here. Belly button into the spine. 10 seconds to the switch. And switch it down. Right foot down, left foot up, hold it. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds. Notice if there's a side that's harder than the other side. Or maybe it's just time. And both feet down, take it back, downward facing dog. You're gonna inhale, lift through your tailbone. Exhale, drop through your heels, really pushing back into hips and hamstrings. Big breath in. And exhale, you could walk, you could hop, you could jump, whatever, top of your mat. Forward fold. Upper body sinks over lower body. Shaking your head no. Shaking your head yes. We're going to inhale, flat back monkey. Exhale, fold over your bent knees, drop your butt. Inhale to chair. And 1 minute in chair. Hanging out here and breathing. Almost there. 5 more seconds. Good. Straighten your legs. Hands come to your heart. And then from here, we're going to play with hip hinge. So inhaling the arms up. You're going to keep a flat back. You're going to exhale. Tailbone back, knees bend. Incidentally, inhale, come up. Squeeze your butt. Good. Breathing here. Arms up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, up and squeeze. Keep going. Two more. Last one. Good. Hanging out here. We're going to set up for our tree pose. So rocking forward and back into your feet. Pick up your toes, spread them really wide. All 10 toes placed back down on the ground. You're going to reach down through that left foot. And when you are ready, we're going to set a timer because we're going to hold it for a minute. There we go. Right foot comes up. Find your biggest expression of tree. Hands can go wherever. Hands at your heart, hips, on a wall, or you can allow your tree to grow, whatever that means to you. Stationary point, as always, to focus your gaze. Toes are gripping the ground through that left foot. Belly button into the spine. Just focus and breathe. Almost there. Good, and then from here, you're gonna take your hands to your heart. You're gonna step that right foot back. We're gonna come into warrior one. So you gotta bend in that left knee, right foot somewhere between 45 and 90 degrees, pushing into that right leg, hips and shoulders square to the front of the mat. Then you're gonna take your right fist to your right hip, engaging that right bicep. Left arm is gonna come out of the shoulder, gaze forward, and we're gonna hold it here, really strengthening through that left knee, left shoulder, right bicep. And hold. Strong in that left leg and hip. Strong in that right bicep the whole time. Just breathe. I'm starting to shake right there with you, especially on this side. And when you're ready, you open it out to warrior two. Gaze goes over that left hand. You can lean forward, flip your palm on the inhale. Exhale, reach it back, reverse. Big breath in here. And exhale, unravel. We're going to take forearm to the thigh, reach that top arm out over the ear. Breathing here, stretching outside body. Really, really reach. Big inhale. And then exhale, left arm forward and down. Inhale it back and up. A couple more. And let's go the other way. 3 times. Good. We're going to hold it out over the ear. Big inhale. And then exhale. Come back up to warrior two. Straighten that left leg. Engage the left thigh. We'll bring it down into triangle pose. Breathe here. Big inhale. Exhale, stay. Last one. Good. Let's take a bend in that left knee. We're going to come all the way up, straighten the leg, and then you're going to take that front foot and you're going to point it out to the edge side of your mat. So now the edge of your feet are parallel with the front and backs of your mat. And what we're going to do here is just kind of take those off on a 45-degree angle. Spread them maybe a little bit wider, getting ready to drop down into that plie. And we're going to hold that plie when we get there for a minute. 3, 2, go. Oh yeah, hands to your heart, gently push. Maybe dropping your butt down a little bit farther. Gently pushing your hands together. Good, let it go. Straighten the legs, arms come up on the inhale. And then on the exhale, you're going to drop down into that squat. You're going to bring elbows to your chest. You're going to slide shoulder blades into the back space. Good. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring it down. 3 more. Good. Let's inhale, bring it up. And then on the exhale, cartwheel hands all the way down. Both feet step back, high plank on the inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Dropping through the heels, pressing through your hips and hamstrings. And then when you're ready, you're gonna inhale the right leg to the sky, really opening up, big inhale. And then exhale, swing that right foot forward. We're gonna come into a low lunge, rocking forward and back, maybe a little bit side to side. Dropping that back into the ground, you're gonna shift your hips back, straighten that front leg, flex the foot, and fold. Breathing here. And when you're ready to come up, you're gonna take a bend in that right knee, squeezing your booty, tuck your hips under, belly button into your spine, feeling that left hip flexor get a stretch. And then just kind of relaxing there. You're gonna take your knee off on a 45-degree angle and then press forward, come back, take it off 90, press forward, come back, back to 45, press forward, come back, and then straight ahead, press forward, come back, 45, 90, 45, straight ahead, run through one more time, 45, 90, 45, good, straight ahead. Now you're gonna come back to neutral, bring that right knee right underneath you. We're gonna inhale the arms up. Then we're gonna exhale, fists to the small of your back, belly button into your spine, heart forward, shoulder blades together, chin lifts, big breath in. And exhale, let it go. Have a seat on your shins, plant your hands behind you. Inhale, squeeze and open your heart. And exhale, relax. And we're gonna walk our hands back to all fours, wagging tails. And then curl all 10 toes underneath and just kind of pulse back a little bit. And when you're ready, making your way up to downward facing dog. We're gonna inhale, left leg comes to the sky, open, 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 open. And then exhale, swing that left foot forward to a low lunge. You can rock forward and back. Or you can rock side to side. Hang out here. Drop that right knee, shift your hips back, straighten that left leg, flex the foot. Hanging out here in your fold, breathing. And then from here, we're gonna come up for a kneel, get a bend in that left knee. Squeeze your booty, tuck your pelvis under, belly button into the spine, pelvic floor lifts up. Breathing here, opening up that right hip flexor. From here, kind of relax, let that go. And you're gonna take your left knee off 45-degree angle, press forward, come back. Take it to 90, press forward, come back. 45, press, release, straight ahead. Press, release. 45, 90. Back to 45. straight ahead. 2 more, all the way through. Last round. There we go. Back to neutral. You can put your left knee down. Take your hips side to side. Good. You're going to leave your arms down by your side, and you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together, sending your heart across the room. Keep your belly button up and in. Chin lifts slightly. And then from here, if you can, take your chin to the sky and try to give yourself an underbite so you get a big stretch in the front of your neck. Good. Let that go. You're going to have a seat on your shins, on your heels. Cat-cow postures here. Curl your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, squeeze up forward, look up. There you go. Back and forth. Last one. Good. Bring it back to center. You're going to have a seat on your mat. Soles of your feet together. You can rock a little bit side to side. And then just flap your wings here. Now we're going to press forward and back. Got it. Back up to center. You're going to make sure you have the legs flexing your feet. Long spine, crown of the head of the sky on the inhale. Exhale, you're going to lean forward. Inhale, walk it back. Exhale, lean in. Inhale, come up. Get a couple more. Good. Last one, lean in. Hang out here. Breathe. Good. Bring it on up. And we're going to set a new timer. We're going to meet in boat pose. We're going to stay there for 40 seconds. There we go. So kind of shifting your weight back into your sit bones, pointing your toes. You can bring your arms under your hands underneath your feet or your thighs up. Maybe your arms come up. Whatever your best boat is, go now. Keep breathing. Halfway. Almost there. And let that go. All the way down to your back. Good. Find your way onto your back. You're just going to kind of take your knees a little bit side to side with your feet real wide. Good. Come back to neutral. Get your feet kind of right in front of your butt. Arms down. Squeeze your booty. Pick your hips up on the inhale. Exhale to lower. So active bridge up and down. On the next one, you're going to bring it up, squeeze it, hold it up, go. Just breathing here. If you want to make this more-ish, you can push the balls of your feet into the ground and pick up your heels. Keep holding. This is going to be our last hold. Good. Bring it down, relax, soles of the feet together, knees open, butterfly. Relaxing your booty. And straighten out the legs. You can windshield wiper your feet side to side. And find your comfortable place to be. Settling into your Shavasana. You're going to stay there just as long as you need to. Focusing on that breath. And we'll be back later. Namaste.